Mindful Life Practice community.
All right, so let's start our practice today in our cross-legged position. And you can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. I'm glad that we shifted this class to be, it used to be 45 minutes, now it's an hour. And the reason why is because we found that this class in particular, we just really enjoyed to chit chat. So there wasn't enough time for yoga. So this is good. 30 minutes gives us a bit more time. So just breathe into your body and be in your body. Evaluating what is happening with you right here and right now. And set your intention for your practice. Maybe it's something as simple as being here now. Breathing or being in your body. Whatever works for you. Let's take a breath in and we're going to reach our arms up towards the sky. And then just land your right palm on the mat and take your left arm over towards the right. Nice. And then lift your arms all the way up. And then side bend the opposite way. Let's do one more of each. And then lifting your arms all the way up. How would it feel to rotate towards the right knee, landing your left palm on the right thigh, gazing over the shoulder? And then lift your arms up and twist the opposite way. And then we'll do one more of each, coming all the way up. Nice, and then rotating. And then lifting the arms all the way back up, rotating the opposite way. Coming all the way up with your arms up overhead, drawing your palms into your heart center. Let's come onto our hands and knees, and we're just gonna do a little shoulder opener. I just realized I never asked you guys what body parts you wanted to do today, which I normally do in this class. So if anyone has any requests, feel free to type them into the chat. We're gonna reach the right arm all the way up. Nice, and then thread the right arm under, landing on the right shoulder and the right cheek. And you can sweep the left arm up and wrap it all the way around. And then come all the way around with your left palm. Come all the way up onto your right palm. And then let's take that the opposite way. So left hand reaches up and then thread the arm under, landing onto the cheek and the shoulder. And then maybe you reach the arm all the way up. So for our Vin and Yin practice, we're going to move through more active poses at the start of the practice, and then kind of drop into deeper stretches towards the end. So it is the perfect balance of kind of holistic healing, I think. We're going to unwind, plant the palms, lift up, and then just come through some cat-cows. Truly, these sober yoga classes do, I think, hit all the spot, because we have some like little talking, and then in our Vin and Yin, we have more active movement, and then in our Yin, we have more kind of deep stretching. Let's come all the way into our neutral. And then how would it feel to tuck your toes, lift your knees all the way up and back, lift your hips up, and just let your head dangle, and you can rock it no. And then give it a little wiggle yes. And then bend your knees, gaze forward, and then just walk your feet up to meet your hands. Nice. Taking an inhale, halfway lift. Taking an exhale, fold. And then inhale, sweep your hands all the way up. Place your palms at your heart center. Now let's just do 3 of these half sun salutations. So inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, arms folding. Breathing, your halfway lift. Exhaling to lower down. And then inhaling, arms all the way back up. Taking your palms into heart center. Go with your own breath, breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, forward folding. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, forward folding. Breathing in, arms all the way up. Exhaling, palms at heart center. One more, moving with your own breath. And then eventually arriving at your mat, top of the mat with your hands at heart center. And then just place your hands on your hips. We're gonna leave our right foot where it is. We're gonna move through a series of standing poses. So you're gonna step your left foot all the way back, and then just bring your body into this warrior one. So your right knee is moving in the direction of your right toes. Your left foot is almost on this 45-degree angle. And then you can reach your arms up towards the sky. Nice. And then just have a little bit of a softness through your shoulders. Just settle your gaze. Taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And then we're going to practice our balance, placing our palms in our heart center. And then just see how it would feel to shift weight onto your right foot and extend your left leg behind you. So you're bringing your body into a warrior 3. And if you need to have your hands on a wall or a piece of furniture, it's all good. You basically just want to have your left hip level with your right. And then you have a little bit of a lift through your heart. You can have a little bit of a micro bend through your right knee. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight. And then just press out through the left heel. Holding here for 3, for 2. And then on 1, can you tilt all the way up to stand? Leave your right foot where it is. Lift at your left knee and then place your left foot either on the inside of the ankle, maybe on the shin, maybe up onto the thigh. Placing your palms at heart center. Settling your gaze. Take one more breath. And then just land your left foot down. And we'll transition through a little half sun salutation. So just inhale your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe your halfway lift. Exhale to lower. And then take an inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. And then take your palms to heart center. And then we'll flow through the opposite way. So leave your palms on your hips, leave your left foot firmly where it is. Take a big step back with your right foot and find yourself set up in this pose. So basically you want to imagine a line down the center of the mat and your feet are on either side of that line. Your left knee is pointing in the same direction as your left toes. And then your right foot is on like this 45-degree angle. This is warrior one. We're gonna reach our arms up. I very rarely do this pose. I do a lot of crescent lunges, but I feel like this pose is actually beneficial because you can probably feel like a nice calf stretch through the back of the right leg. We don't often get that very much. So it's good, even if it's uncomfortable. Can you lean into the discomfort? Can you be okay with the discomfort? Knowing that every single pose passes, just like, you know, every moment in your life, every challenge, every craving, it all passes. If you can just stay the course, using your toolkit, whether it's being in the breath or being in the body, being in the presence. Just stay for a couple more breaths. And then place your palms at your heart center. Trust that your left foot will hold you. Start to tilt your body forward into that uppercase T. And you can use anything around you, like I'm holding onto the wall. Have a little bend in the knee. Extension through the right leg. Nice, just holding here for a few more breaths. And then can you tilt all the way up? Leave your left foot where it is. Plant your right foot on either the inside of the ankle or the shin, or maybe up on the thigh. Placing the palms at the heart center and then just settling the gaze. Breathing in and breathing out. Holding here for one more inhale. One more exhale. And then can you land your right foot? And then just see how it feels to have both feet firmly planted. Taking a breath in, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Good, exhale, lower, plant the palms, step all the way back to your down dog. Taking a few breaths in your downward facing dog. And then just bend your knees to come onto the knees. We're gonna slide the hips to the side so we can just come onto the bottom and just take one back bend on our spine before we drop into our yin. Okay, so you're going to see that your soles of your feet are underneath your knees. You want the space of about, like if you have a block or a book, you imagine it between your legs. So your legs aren't super splayed out. They're kind of like at your hip width. Okay, and then you're gonna press through your palms to lift your hips up. And then just allow it to be a little bit of a heart opener. You could even roll your shoulder blades under. Just take 5 complete breaths. And then how would it feel to roll all the way down? Leave your left foot where it is. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Push into your right palm. And then just be here or lift the left foot off, interlacing the palms on the thigh or the shin. Can you stretch through the hip crease? Can you take one more breath? And then we're gonna release the left foot, release the right foot, and then come into the stretch on the opposite side. So crossing your left ankle, flexing your left toes, pushing your left palm into your left thigh. And then staying here or lifting off, interlacing the palms on the thigh or the shin, getting into your hip crease on this side. And let's just take a couple more breaths where we are. And then can you release your right foot, release your left foot? And we're gonna open our arms into cactus arms, pull our knees up. Just drop your knees over to the right, land your right palm on your left thigh and gaze over the left shoulder. We're gonna stay here for about 10 more breaths. And then can you lift your right arm open, take your knees through center, and then just drop your knees the opposite way, gazing over the right shoulder. Let's take a few more breaths. And then we're just going to bring our knees into our center, giving ourselves a nice little hug. And you're going to make your way into whatever rest pose you want to take, whether it's soles of feet together, knees knocking wide, whether it's legs extended. Even if you want to lift off and join me in a meditation, that works as well. Knowing that we'll be in stillness for probably about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll bring you back when the time is up. Please pray positivity into my life every day. Please bring positivity into my life every day. Please bring only joy and peace and everything that is love. Please bring only joy and peace and everything that is love. Please bring positivity into my life every day. Give your fingers and your toes a wiggle. Nice stretch through your body. If you're not already in your cross-legged shape, you can just come and join me there. No rush at all. Whenever you get there is perfect. Bringing your hands at your heart center, lengthening up through your spine. Closing with the intention that our practice remain steady and our efforts continuous, and that our yoga serves and benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe and happy and healthy and free, and may the thoughts and actions of each of our lives contribute toward it. So we'll finish with an Om. If you want to join, we're going to inhale and exhale, and inhale through to make the Om. So take a breath in, breath out, breath in. Om. Thank you so much for joining me, for sharing this space and this practice. And I'm grateful for all of you in whatever way we met and how we continue to stay connected. The light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Namaste. Thanks for joining me.